I'm very honored to follow that. You know, reflection on LGBTQ life can be traumatizing. So I'm very honored to read something to you today that was written almost 15 years ago by a pastor friend of mine. I had to update the language a little bit because make it more 2023. So these are his words, not mine, but I hope they have meaning to you. So shame and guilt are the unusual fare for those of us growing up gay. We usually yearn for the comfort of belonging, of being included and valued by our peers, and admired as sterling examples of our heterosexual species. When we feel different, that we must hide our differentness, it is a struggle to find something to value about ourselves, let alone to identify and celebrate the special gifts that only we can offer. So I'm hoping to point out gifts that can be ours as gay persons that await our discovery, our ownership, and celebration. I start with the gift of being a minority, one that has experienced discrimination, rejection, condemnation, judgment, violence, abuse, basically told that our existence is illegal. We have a vantage that is outside of the mainstream. Our perspective reveals aspects of life and culture not perceived by those who easily fit the mainstream. Our consciousness enables us to turn inward, to develop a deep sense of authority that comes from within. We have to blaze our trails and challenge the ways that have oppressed us. We have learned to question the validity of many assumptions that are uncritically accepted in the dominant culture. We have pursued ways of being that fulfilled us, but were condemned by the majority. Our inner authority and outsider perspective gives us wisdom to share with our own community and also with the majority. Through finding our own way, many of us have deepened our relationship with the Spirit. Most established religions have judged and condemned us in order to survive emotionally, and spiritually, we have left organized religions and pursued various alternatives. Without established institutions, their teachings to guide us, we have sought out life-affirming messages and drawn upon inner spiritual resources that were guiding and sustaining. As a result, our spirituality became vital, dynamic, and alive. And this is a gift we offer to the world. We are two-spirit, same gender loving, gender diverse loving. Our perceptions of and feelings for persons of our same gender or gender identity are different from our heterosexual counterparts. We share feelings of attractions and interests that more nearly coincide with our heterosexual opposites, so that we have both masculine and feminine dimensions, our feet planted in two genders. From this middle place, we have special gifts of empathy and understanding that enable us to be bridge builders. We are a people who can be nurturing, giving, loving, sensitive, comforting, and compassionate. Our sexual attraction towards others similar to ourselves can motivate us to develop habits of listening, attentiveness, and understanding that enable us to see other members of our LGBTQ plus community as our siblings of value, to be honored and respected. By embodying these qualities in ourselves, we model the possibility for others in the majority culture. This is another gift that we bring. As outsiders, we have become deeply aware of our differentness. We have been confronted with the question of why. Why am I a person who feels attractions to persons of my same gender, identity, and expression. Why am I not like most of the others? Why am I supposed to do with this reality? What is the purpose that this reality has for me, for my place in the world? What is our value to ourselves and to one another, to our society, and to all of mankind? In answering for ourselves these questions, we are pushed to grow, to gain a deeper sense of self, and fortunate, a sense of purpose for our lives. We acquire meaning and significance that doesn't rely on our profession or what we do. An opportunity and challenge for us who have grown old in the LGBT community is to offer insights, wisdom, understanding, and discernment that have become ours in greater measure. Our declining levels of energy and stamina may limit our doing, but what we have discovered about life over the years is a wonderful reservoir of wisdom, and mighty humbly share in our truth that we are free to share without worry of negative repercussions and with the hope that it brings to others. We can be mentors, the supportive, understanding listeners, the compassionate healers, and the encouraging fans of those younger than ourselves. We can share our stories and pass the torch ready to those to carry. These are the gifts of being a person on the LGBTQ spectrum that I have come to know in my life. I am sure there are many more gifts yet to be discovered and embraced. What I realize is that we can become so immersed in our own selves that we become blind to these special qualities that make us unique and that are ours to offer to the world. Thank you.